Hi guys, I'm Colin Jacobson. I'm going to share a little bit of information today with you about the Inside Veer play, kind of what I know about it, kind of share some thoughts that I have on how to teach some things. Hopefully you guys can take some good things away from it and hopefully learn something. Alright, so I'm just going to jump into it. I have the regular flex bone formation drawn here against a 4-2-5 defense. I'm also going to cover scoop blocking today. I'm going to cover kind of the count system on the perimeter. I guess with this formation it's pretty easy. I'm also going to cover some formational adjustments, how to block half the stunt, do some different things to help your quarterback in certain situations so that they don't feel like they're in a losing situation. Okay, so with the inside veer play, okay, the whole point is to get 9 against 11. Okay, I advocate for flex bone coaches to practice against every front every week because they're not sure exactly what front the defense is going to throw at them. Okay, and that way the kids are always prepared for everything. They have to go through their base rules and practice so that on Friday or Saturday they're always prepared for the front that they're going to go against. So I'm going to jump into the rules here. Okay, the offense reads the first player on or outside the play side tackle. Okay, in this case it's the 5 technique. All right, and then on the perimeter, okay, they're going to read the next player over or outside of the 5 technique. Okay, this could be a stacked linebacker. In this case, it's this outside linebacker right here. Okay, and then here in the box, okay, there's a few different ways to block the interior 5 players here. Okay, and essentially it comes down to 2 different line calls, and I'll address both of them here. Okay, the first one is slip. Okay, and then the second one is ace. All right. So the way that we teach the offensive lineman to set up is to be as deep as possible without being in the backfield. This will help their angles on their scoop block. Okay, it'll help with their veer releases, that kind of thing. Okay, so our play side tackle will take a 6-inch step with his inside foot. Okay, and then he'll get vertical, and he's going to the well linebacker. All right, and then if it's a slip call, okay, the offensive guard on that side will release outside of the nose and go to the will as well. Okay, and kind of we call slip or ace depending on where the nose sets up. So in this case, he would probably be a tight shade so that it's easier for the center to scoop him by himself. Okay, and there are 3 kinds of scoop blocks in this offense. There's a tight scoop, which is 45-90 footwork. Okay, there is a normal scoop, which is, so this is tight, okay, which is 45-90. Okay, there's a normal scoop, which is 45-60-90. And then there's a wide scoop, which is 30-45. Okay, it's important for the offensive lineman to get 3 steps in the ground, okay, before they cut their player. In this case, this would be a normal scoop, so our center is going to take the 45-60-90 steps. Okay, we're working in the striking area of hip, okay, to thigh pad, okay, but sometimes it goes to the knee or to the ankle. Really, scoop blocks are all about effort. So if they're all about effort, we just want them to play hard, get to where they need to be, get the defensive lineman on the ground. It's important to get them on the ground early in the game because it'll slow them down, okay, and it'll make life a lot easier for the B-back, okay, and it'll make life a lot easier on the lineman as well because if the defensive linemen are playing while they're thinking, they're not playing as fast, okay, and it's easier to get them blocked. All right. Okay, so he's going to take the 45, 60, 90 step. He's going to cut the nose. All right. The backside guard, okay, he has the A gap here by his gap rules. All right, but he's also going to use the 45, 60, 90 step. Okay, he's going to work through his gap. Okay, work up to the mic. All right. And then the backside tackle is going to use the wide scoop because the three techniques quite a ways away from him. These are 3-foot splits, and he's going to work 30, 30, 45. Okay, work through the three techniques. Again, hip to thigh pad. Okay, it might be his knee, might be his ankle, depending on the angle that the three techniques as he goes. Okay, he needs to launch himself, launch through the hip, launch through the knee. Okay, launch through him. Okay, if he doesn't hit him right away, he needs to continue to bear crawl and try to get to him. All right, and then work through him that way. Okay, so that is the slip call. Okay, we'll go through ace here in a minute. But then the tailback or the A-backs, okay, it depends on the type of motion tagged. All right, if it's just if it's just 13 or 14 veer, okay, and there's a slam tag, okay, which would move this A-back back and it would allow him to go in motion, okay, even if we were going this direction. But generally the way they do it is they bring this A-back, okay, and they go this way if they're going to the right. All right, and then there's different things we can do here, all right, but generally they push, okay, and they send the receiver to the free safety, okay, and then they bring this A back and they arc it, okay, it helps set up their play action pass, it helps set up some of the angles in their blocking scheme as well. Easier for him to get to the safety essentially angles wise as he tries to come down here and fill the alley. All right, so that's why they do it that way. The B-back's aiming point is the inside leg of the guard. Okay, so he's going to come here, go to the inside leg of the guard, go straight through the gap. All right, and then he's also going to read the action key. Okay, the action key is the first D lineman inside of the read key. Okay, and essentially what he's going to do is he's going to be watching him. Okay, and if the nose flows hard, he's going to take a step with his backside foot. Okay, and he's going to go back here. All right, and he's going to hit it backside. All right, so he's going to try to essentially make the offensive lineman always correct. Okay, always make him right. All right, our quarterback's going to open up with his backside foot with a 6-inch step. Okay, he's going to turn it open to the B-back. All right, he's going to ride. Okay, there's a couple different ways to ride. There's the point method. Okay, and the more standard mesh method. All right, and the point method, essentially he's not going to put the ball in the B-back's belly until he knows that he's going to give it to him. All right, the mesh method, he's going to ride to his front hip and then make a decision whether to pull the ball out or not. Okay, he's going to give the ball unless the end crosses in a direct path in front of the fullback. Okay, it's essential to give our quarterback, it's essential to give him clear pictures because we don't want him to get confused, okay? And we want to make the read as easy and as simple for him as possible. All right, so he's going to ride and decide, okay? And then if he crosses in a direct line directly in front of the fullback, okay, he's going to pull the football and he's going to replace. All right, and then we have our other A-back coming around here. Okay, and then the quarterback is going to look to his next key for the pitch phase, and then decide if he's coming to tackle him, he's going to pitch it to the A-back. But if this guy is staying wide, then he'll cut it up and keep it. And then there's the concept of leverage pitching. And all leverage pitching is, okay, and there's drills that we do to work on it, but all leverage pitching is if the third phase of the option, if the other A-back is outside of the pitch key, okay, we just pitch it out there and we let him run. All right, so this tries to save hits on the quarterback, okay, but ultimately the quarterback needs to be a good decision maker. He needs to be tough. and be able to take those hits when he needs to. All right, and then our backside receiver here is just going to go touchdown block. Okay, he's going to try to make the big block down the field so that we can score. All right, let me grab an eraser here and I'll go through with ace blocking real quick. All right, so we're going to go through it here with ace blocking. Okay, we're going to use the same flexible set for now. I'll go through some other sets here a little bit later. Okay, let's put the nose, let's still put the nose there. All right, let's go with the same 4-2-5 structure. Okay, and let's see, be back. All right, so the ace method, okay, is a method when we are struggling to handle the nose with just the center. Maybe he's aligned a little wider, maybe he's aligned out here in a 2-eye. Okay, maybe this kid's a really good athlete and our center just isn't. So ace allows us to get a double team here. Okay, so we're still going to read the first player on or outside the tackle. Okay, and then we're going to read the next player in the count system. Okay, and then okay, so he's going to take his 6-inch inside step. Okay, work to the will. All right, these players, okay, they're going to work to double team, and we're looking for a true vertical double team here. Okay, and we're going to work to the will. Okay, we can also make a solo call and have them work back to the mic. It just kind of depends on in-game adjustment, what we need to do, that kind of thing. Okay, but for now we're going to work this double team to the will. Okay, backside. All right, he's going to take 45, 60, 90. Okay, work to the mic. Okay, he's going to take the 30, 30, 45, work through the hip to the thigh pad. Okay, and then ultimately down to the knee or the ankle. We need to get the D lineman on the ground when we can. All right. The receiver here, okay, we can make an adjustment and have him base the corner. Okay, that's another option. All right, so we're going to go through that this time. Okay. And then if we make a base call and have him base the corner, then our A-back on this side would work to the safety. All right. And then our B-back, same path, inside leg of the guard, reading the action key. He can always cut it back here. All right, and then let's say same motion. Okay, we're going to pitch the ball off leverage when we need to. Okay, same footwork here for the quarterback. We're going to work it up through here. All right, give it unless he makes a direct line in front of the fullback. Okay, if he makes a direct line in front of the fullback, we will pull and replace. Okay, work to our next phase. Okay, and then our receiver again is going touchdown block. All right, so there's that. Okay, now we're going to draw it up against a couple different fronts. Okay, and some of our formational adjustments. Okay, one of the common fronts right now against the flex bone is the 52 double eagle. Okay, you saw this on my page already. Okay, and one response that we like to it is doubles flex. Okay, so we like to bring the receivers tighter. All right, and let me draw it up here. Corner. The nice thing about it is the corners will almost never come up here and press. Okay, so we're going to get free releases in our blocking scheme, be able to add numbers, some of those different things. All right. All right, so we're going to follow our same rules here. Let's say we're still running. We're still running 13. We're still running 13. Okay, I played in a high school system actually where we, I guess this would be 12. I played in a high school system where we numbered backwards, or 14. I played in a high school system where we numbered backwards. We had even to the left, out to the right. So sometimes I still get it confused a little bit. So anyway, so taking this double eagle front, one adjustment that we can make is have everybody follow their veer rules. Okay. So we're gonna read the first player on or outside the tackle, which is him. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the next player over or outside, which is the free safety. Okay, and then we're going to block them 9 on 11. We're going to have a touchdown block back here. Okay, and then one adjustment that we can make is we can have the split here come help seal the mic. Okay, so we're going to help seal them inside. Okay, and then we put the A back here on the corner. All right, and then we're going to get a 45-90 scoot block here because he's on to almost backside, so we're going to get 45-90. Okay, we're going to get 45-90 here. Okay, try to work up to the will if we can. And then we're going to get the 30-30-45 here, trying to cut off the tackle there. All right, we're going to send the A back in motion. Okay, inside leg of the guard, reading the action key. All right, this one is probably going to hit back here. All right, just because of where the nose is in relation to having a 3 check there and the run fit, that kind of thing. We're going to take our tackle. Okay, we're going to double team here. All right, because it's a 3 technique. It's gap down backwards blocking rules. So we're going to double team here. Up to the mic. Okay, we have our split coming to help. All right, same footwork by the quarterback. Okay, pull and replace. Pitch the ball off leverage, get the ball outside. Okay, so this is one formational adjustment that we can make against double eagle. All right, so that's one formational adjustment that we can make. Don't allow them, okay, Don't allow the defense to dictate what type of option play that we can run. They're hoping that when they're in 52 that we're only running speed option to the edge, but we want to find ways to still run our best, maybe not our best, but one of our favorite triple option plays here. So this is one way to do it, all right? Another formational adjustment that we can make is to align them over green. Okay, or over, I guess is what I call it on my Twitter page. Okay, we still have our 5 interior offensive linemen. Okay, we have the Y over, we have the X, all right? And then still the same flexible formation here in the middle. All right, and one thing that this does is it forces the defense, okay, and let's say they're aligning really tight with their outside linebacker, okay, or they go to stunts and that kind of thing. It forces them to walk him out and define who it is for us. Okay, so it forces them. It allows our quarterback to clearly see who the read key is and some of those different things. All right. Let's see. They'll have a cornerback here. Okay, they don't have to align like this, but for argument's sake, let's say that they do. All right, so we're still talking inside Veer here. We're talking 14. All right, we're bringing this guy in motion. Okay, we're following the same rules here, 6-inch step, working up. Okay, let's say that we try to slip it here if he's really tight. Okay, so we're going 45, 60, 90, trying to get here. We're sending our guard straight to the mic. Okay, we're reading him. All right, we're gonna read the next guy over to outside. Okay, in this case it'd be the free safety. All right, we just need to identify who it is, make sure everybody knows, communicate it, so that we know who to block and who not to. All right. The X will stop the corner. Okay. We're gonna work 45, 60, 90, working up. Okay. 30, 30, 45 again. right, we're gonna work the same veer path. Okay, we're gonna read the nose, work it back. All right, and then here, okay, let's say the weak safety's here for argument's sake. Okay, maybe they roll him down. Okay, and there's some different things we can do here on the perimeter. I guess I just changed the read key, didn't I? All right, we can work the A back up. I think this is a little more realistic front now that I have it drawn this way. And then we're gonna work the Y straight to the free safety. Okay, and it forces them to adjust with numbers over to account for our extra body. Okay, and then it leaves nice veer possibilities here to the weak side as well. Okay, so that's one thing to work through, and then we're going to work here. We're going to pitch the ball off leverage when possible. Okay, we're going to read if he doesn't make a direct path in front of the quarterback, we're going to pull it, or we're going to give it. If he does, we're going to pull it and replace, and we're going to run the veer play that way. All right. Let's see, a couple adjustments here if the mic's running outside really hard. Is to run zone dive. Okay, and there's a play called Veer ISO. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what Navy calls Veer ISO. Okay, but we're gonna go through it here. All right, backer, and let's say, for argument's sake, they're in the same front. All right, I didn't put the receivers in, but it doesn't matter. All right, so we run zone dive when the mic is scraping out hard, okay, and we do not block the mic. All right, so we're gonna follow our veer rules here with the exception of the tackle, and we're gonna make an ace call. Okay, so we get a double team here. And our tackle, instead of veer releasing, he's going to turn the end out. All right, and we're going to take here. Okay, we're going to run it the inside leg of the guard. And we're going to run it just like a zone run, essentially. All right, and we're going to work up here. Okay, we can seal the mic if he's working out. All right, but we don't block him initially. And then we're taking our same 45, 60, 90 veer steps, okay, 30, 30, 45, trying to cut them off. Okay, there's some different things that we can do back here if we're not able to cut them, but hopefully we're able to cut them early in the game so we don't have to worry too much about it, all right? Okay, and then our A-back, we're going to follow our veer rules, so he would work up to the safety to give the same presentation. All right, and then we're going to run this A-back flat, just like we would on veer, and carry out our fakes to account for them that way. All right, and if we're not sure what the mic's doing, if we're not sure that he's scraping out really hard, or we're trying to run zone dive, and we're not quite able to because he's really good at following his rules, we'll go to Veer ISO, okay, which essentially is quarterback follow. Okay, but it's off of veer action, okay? So we're gonna go here, okay, same formation, same defense. Okay, we got the mic running out hard. All right, we're gonna make that same ace call. Okay, work it vertical. We can work it back this time, okay, because we're ultimately gonna have the B back leading through. Okay, we can scoop this, okay, or we can turn it back. We can do some different things back here as well. All right, but we're gonna work that same footwork, okay, work the scoop up, okay. The tackle's gonna turn the 5 technique out, okay. The A-back's gonna work up. Okay, our B-back's gonna take his veer path, okay, and then he's gonna keep running through the hole. The quarterback is gonna take his veer footwork, okay, fake it to him, and then follow. So he's just gonna follow right straight through. Okay, we're gonna take the A-back here, and we're gonna run him just like a veer play. We're gonna run him on that motion. All right, so veer ISO is really good as well when the mic is running out. Okay, this provides some answers to us. and it allows us to have the defense not dictate who carries the football. Let's say, for example, that they're running out hard, but the end is sitting. Okay, I don't know why they would do that exactly, because he would come down and the mic would scrape. But maybe the end is a dive player. Okay, we can't get the quarterback to carry the football. We want him to carry it. So Veer ISO is an answer. So is quarterback follow, which is closely related to midline. Some of those things to be able to still have the quarterback carry the football even when the defense is trying to keep him from not carrying the football. Okay, and then also zone dive allows us to deal with some of those scrape exchanges as well. Real quick, I'm going to talk about one of the common stunts that teams like to do against Inside Veer. Okay, and that is this tandem stunt. Let's put him. Okay, so what they like to do, right, is they like to run him down for the dive, okay, and run him straight down as a quarterback player and try to make it really hard for the offense to get the ball, pitch and get to the edge. They're trying to tackle the quarterback before he's able to pitch it, okay, because they know our rules. All right. Honestly, leverage pitching and teaching the quarterback about that can often allow him to read his way out. That's always our first answer, is we want to read our way out because we don't want the defense to dictate what we do. All right. But if we can't do that, we don't want our quarterback to fail. Okay, we don't want our quarterback to fail, so we will block half the stunt. And one way to do it is with slam motion. In case we're going to bring him here and bring him back, okay, and then just take the best release with the tackle. Okay, he's going to release outside this time. We're reading the first guy on or outside, so we'll read him. All right. Maybe it's an ace call, so we're working here. All right, we're working up. We're working. This is a tighter scoop, so it's 45, 60, 90 for the tackle. Working through from hip to thigh pad on down. Okay, and then the same path here. All right, but slam motion, blocking half the stunt, allows the offense to still be successful. Okay, and then let's see. Often this guy will fill. Okay, he'll run fit, he'll make the tackle. Okay, but we're hoping that he doesn't make the tackle until it's a 5-yard gain. Okay, something like that. Okay, we can also block this half of the stunt and then still run triple. Okay, but we block that half of the stunt and then we'll still read it off the weak safety. Okay, so that's another answer that we can have to it as well. Yeah, so this is my little discussion about Inside Veer. Okay, I went through some of the rules. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And anyway, I just wanted to share what I had with you. So thanks for watching.